Let's jump into the income disclosure statement real quick before we get into the actual money that's available and how much you can make here with Leafit. Okay, it's very important that we go through this. This keeps us compliant, but basically your success depends upon your skills, your work efforts, and market conditions. Leafit does not guarantee you or anybody else any certain amount of success or income. All right. Now, if you want to look at the full income disclosure statement, go to leafit.biz, and it's under the resources tab. Now, let's talk about the fun stuff here. How do you earn with Leafit? And we actually have 4 different ways to do that. We have a 9-generation unilevel, a 3x9 forced matrix, evergreen check match, and 9 generations of e-commerce sales. Okay, now I'm going to touch on each one of these a little bit. You can always get the compensation PDF from the back office and go through that. We'll also be holding training on this as well. But just real quick here, 9-generation unilevel. Really cool. I'm going to tell you right now, our qualifications are extremely simple. Okay, this is not any typical networking company. Most networkers can't get more than about 2.5 people into their businesses. Here, we have local college kids and things that have the app on their phone. They're out signing 5 to 10 people a day. So this is not your typical networking company. We've had folks come in the last few weeks that have literally put thousands of people on their team already. So just take what you know about networking and throw it out the window, because this is not your typical company. One personal, you're going to make $50 on them. When they start bringing in people who bring in people, you're going to get 3 generations deep. So it's going to go 50, 10, 5. Bring in 2 more. Okay, not difficult to do. You're going to open up 6 generations now. Now, how wide, how many people in your 6th generation? Impossible for me to tell you that, okay? Because you could bring in 3, 5, 10, 100, 200, 500. I've had people actually bring in almost 500 personals before. So it really depends on how active you want to be, how many people you want to bring in. So how wide is your 6th generation? I don't know. It could be literally thousands of people at that point, and you're making $3 every single time they bring on somebody new. Bring in 2 more, so now you got your 5 personals there, and you just open up 9 generations of unilevel here. So very significant, easy to do. Pays out weekly. We call this kind of the fast start money. This is what puts money back in your pocket so that you can continue to do your marketing if you're doing any kind of pay-per-click or anything, which is in the course as well. It'll teach you how to do pay-per-click. Running your different online campaigns could take some money. So this is great money to have right here. It puts it right back in your pocket right away. You could get a check your first week. Okay, we have cutoffs on Tuesday, 11:59 p.m. Pacific, to get paid that same Friday. So you literally could get a check your very first week within days of coming in. Simple qualifiers. Anybody can go out and find 5 personals with this social network. You could literally just take one of the banners out of the back office and put it in your social network, whether that be Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, wherever you want to put that. Put it out there, drive some traffic back, and watch how many people get involved with you. Next thing I want to talk about here is the 3x9 force matrix. I think the matrix is the perfect compensation plan, and I've had a talk with one of the top compensation designers and as well as a top MLM attorney in the industry, and they both feel that this was the perfect fit for what we're doing here. So with the force matrix, you bring in 1 person. It's the exact same criteria, guys, that you use to qualify in your unilevel. You bring in 1 personal, you just open up 3 levels of your matrix. All right, and you've generated about $105 of monthly income if you were to fill up those first 3 levels. Not real difficult to do. The simplicity of Leafit is simply this: find 3 people and help them get 3 apiece, and just keep it that simple right there, and your business is going to skyrocket. Okay, and what I want to point out is this is a $49 a month program, and if you look right here, you get 3 who get 3. You make $51, so 3 who get 3, yours is free. Okay, very significant here. Get 2 more personals, so for a total of 3, you open up 6 generations. Look at the income potential, what just happened here. All right, so you're doing a social networking platform and bringing friends into it, and look at the income potential. That would change most of your lives that's on the webinar right now. I'm not saying it would replace your day job, but if you had another $2,200 a month right now, tell me that wouldn't change your life, that you wouldn't drive a different car, you wouldn't buy a different house, you know, you wouldn't take more vacations, you would do something different. Your dreams would come alive again. Okay, let's go further though. You bring on just 2 more, open up 9 generations, and you open up life-changing type income. You could make as much as $120,000 a month with this matrix right here. Okay, it pays out weekly starting in your 2nd month. So whatever you do up to one Friday pays out the following Friday. Again, starting in your 2nd month. The first month is the unilevel pay. The 2nd month is the matrix. All right, and then we have one more component that backs all of this up, which could be, if you decide to build this business and take it serious, this could be one of your largest income streams out of all the income streams, okay? Right here, you could generate literally hundreds, if not thousands, of check matches. I'm going to try and make this as simple as I can for you. Criteria is a little bit heavier. You need three personals, okay, and you become a manager. It gives you 600 team volume. Now, what is team volume? It means your unilevel team, not your matrix, but your unilevel team. $1 equals 1 point. All right, so $49 a month on a monthly, and you only need 600 points. So you know you can do the math on that. That's about 12 people there. You plus 12, and then you get 5% on all your personals. All right, that's on every dollar that they're making in the matrix. You bring on 2 more, and you become a director. You need to help 2 people in depth somewhere in different legs. Okay, just 2 people anywhere in your organization become managers. Not real hard to do. 1,500 team volume. Look at that. We ratcheted up your personal overrides. We're going to continue to do that as the chart goes on here. Okay, senior director, executive, and you got down here at the top, senior executive. 20 personals. Help develop 5 executives somewhere in your organization. They can't all be in one leg. It needs to be split out. But as soon as you hit senior executive, look at that. You get 10% check match on everybody in your organization down 5 generations deep. Again, this is based on where people fall in your unilevel, and as I told you a few moments ago, you could have literally hundreds of people, hundreds of personals in your unilevel. Okay? Now, what are you receiving the percentage on? You're receiving that on what they make in the matrix. So it depends on what level they fall in your unilevel, and then the percentage that you receive of their check is what they make in the matrix. What that just did there, guys, without confusing you too much, what that just did is blew open your matrix completely. Okay? You're no longer limited to 9 levels in the matrix, and let me explain how that is. You could bring somebody on 6 months from now that falls down on your 30th level in your matrix. Well, typically you wouldn't make any money past your 9th level, but now with this check match, you're going to override every dollar that new personal of yours is making in the matrix. So you just open up another 9 generations to yourself, where you could be receiving 5, 6, 7, 10% of every dollar they're making. Okay, very significant. And then you do that with thousands of people. Okay, this is paid out monthly starting in September 2014. Your team volume is based on your personal team, not your matrix. Let me explain that to you. In the matrix, your matrix could be built out from what we call spillover, which comes from above, from your sponsor and their sponsor. So with this check match, we do not include the spillover, so it's just your personal team. Okay, $49 a month equals 49 points. Okay, 1 point equals or $1 equals 1 point. It's pretty straightforward. And again, just develop those leaders, those managers, directors, senior executives, or senior directors, excuse me, and executives. Develop them somewhere in depth, anywhere in depth, in different legs. Okay, so pretty straightforward there. Let's watch let's go through one more compensation. I'm sorry. 9 generations of e-commerce sales. Okay, affiliates. These are free affiliates. They haven't paid a dime to come in, but we're going to allow them to make money with us. So any pictures that they post and that generate a sale, they're going to receive 10% of whatever the company receives. Okay, so for example, let's say there was a $100 item that was sold. Our commissions range anywhere from 4% to 50%. Okay, so let's say it was a 50% commission for easy numbers here. $100 sale, that means we made $50. The affiliate who tagged it would have made 10%, so they would have made $5. Okay, if you want to make more on literally what could be thousands and thousands of people out there, become an associate with us. You make 10% on your own pictures, but look at this. You got 5% all the way down through your 7th generation, 10% on your 8th and 9th. I mean, that's insane. On your 9th generation alone, if you had 3, you got 3, you'd have over 19,000 people right there. But again, it's up to you how wide you go. You could put on 100 personals, and this here could become a very significant full-time income with very little effort. Okay, commissions are paid on all direct sales and by those sales in an associate's downline based on the above criteria. So it's not just your own pictures once you become an associate. It's everybody underneath you down 9 generations deep, and we pay this out monthly.